Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the Brooklyn. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. And you look at Meeks. There have been times where he's shown his potential. As of now, he isn't in the conversation for the award.
And he's never been able to play at quite the level that we all thought he would coming into the season.
Yeah, expectations can weigh heavy on some rookies. And I think that was the case with him, trying to do too much, trying to impress people and just instead of playing his own game.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Durant. Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Sloan in at the center position. And for the Wizards, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Meeks in at the small forward. And here's Brooklyn. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Yeah, and we'll see what or if anything has changed this year. Maybe it's still a matchup of the haves and have-nots. Or maybe the playing field is a little more even.
Here's KD. And it's Meeks with the rebound. And here we go. Washington fast break. Wall with the ball.
Wall uses his blinding speed in the open floor. He's fantastic at finishing in these situations.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Greg, so much excitement. The final game of the regular season is here.
You know, be it the playoffs for those lottery teams, maybe a nice family vacation. There's always a silver lining for everybody.
Right. Didn't play 2K, too, if they're not in the playoffs, right? Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
I briefly spoke with Scott Brooks. I asked him what his main focus will be to try and slow down Kyrie Irving's production. Coach told me with Kyrie, you can't give him space to create, ever. So we'll send some doubles and make sure we don't let him get comfortable. Well, that's as good an approach as any, I suppose. Guys?
Thanks, David. Pass to KD. Lets it go. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
They've come out with guns blazing, 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D really.
Outside, Beal. The 10-footer. Here's Wagner. And it's Sloan with the rebound. Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the Hawks in Atlanta. Harden. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, look, I love how Harden does a little bit of everything. Aggressive score, solid rebound, superb passer, and he's also improving on the defensive end.
Harden hits them both.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Arcidiacono, the pass to McCloud. Dishes to Beal. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Nets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Harden. Harris trying to get free.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Wizards making a switch here. Schofield's checked in. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Brooklyn. So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of the game, and they just had so few opportunities, and I think that was their Achilles heel.
And second chance points, just another great indicator of which team won in the hustle department. And tonight, they didn't win the battle.
Tries again. It's good.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Nets.
Harris with it. Now Beal defending. There's a minute left in the first quarter. And here's Brown outside. Rebounded by the Wizards. Down low, McCloud. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
So he gets them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Upside Brown.
But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Here's Beal. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Well, this is a high percentage shot for Beal. Then again, most shots like these are for them.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Passes it to Okogie. Lets it go from deep. Schofield grabs the board. Wizards trail by 4. To the middle. And Bryant kicks to Arcidiacono. This one for 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nets out in front, up 4. And we'll be back. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the joys of playing at home.
Being yourself, being in.
Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Bradley Beal, and it's Schofield in at the 3. Ball against Brown. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Wall.
Well, that's just big boy strength for Wall. He can outmuscle you on these contact finishes.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Here's Wall. 6 points for him. Uncovered, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Okogie misses. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Wizards. Another one falls for Washington.
Touch. Wall has the mid-range J on lockdown.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that ability to play in space is so vital. And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese, and that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Washington trailing. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
Here's Wagner. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Harden dishes to Irving. Finished off the break. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
Wizards trail by 7. Pass to Meeks. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The Wizards with another miss. The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. First in scoring, first in free throw shooting, and also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Nice smooth stroke that time on Wagner's shot. I mean, his team's got him set up perfectly to knock him down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Here's Wall. A rebound by the Nets. Sloan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. KD with the bucket. KD's got the lead up to 10 now for Brooklyn.
I mean, there's just no answer for Durant inside. It looks like you should be able to body him up, and you can forget about that.
Wall against Irving from 13, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Wall's got 12 in the game.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
KD looking around. Down low, here's Sloan, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Sloan's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now the pass to Arcidiacono. Pass to Wagner. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
The range of Wagner can go a little bit further, but I feel like this is his sweet spot.
8-second difference between the shot clock.
Run that back. I want to see the replay now. I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Here's Wall. Passes it to Wagner. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wagner's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Harden to pass to Durant. Three seconds left. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting the look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
James Harden getting it done for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, John. The shot is working for you, maybe more than the drive tonight.
I'm just trying to do whatever defense give me. They're giving me my jump shot right now, and I'm in a good rhythm. You see if they help me, I'm looking to pass my teammates. I'm not going to try to force the issue. If I got the shot, I got to take, I'm going to do it. I know my team need me to do more tonight.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 14 points. Well, we know he's a magician on the court. Kenny, has there ever been anyone better at handling the basketball than Kyrie Irving?
If I'm being honest?
Yes.
No. He's just another level player at that position of the ball.
You said no. Did you forget about Isaiah Thomas, Allen Iverson, and Steph Curry? Listen, Kyrie Irving is a guy you can always compare them with. Don't say no.
Okay.
Like those guys don't exist.
All right, my bad. You're right.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. We've got Irving. He's out there with Harden. And it's Sloan at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Stevens. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
And Wall kicks to Beal from 20 feet out. Offensive rebound. Meeks, good.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show forth.
Stevens, the pass to Harden. Here's Stephens. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Outside Beal. Here's Wagner. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, man, his passing has evolved over the course of Beal's career. I mean, he's a solid distributor. Now, we expect him to make those type of plays all game.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the awareness of Wall, a guy you can count on to find the open man.
Here's Brown, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
And drafted 42nd back in 2018 out of Miami, Bruce Brown has shown himself to be a rugged two-way guard.
Yeah, he's a second-round steal. Yeah, he competes at the defensive end of the floor, and the shooting numbers are trending in the right direction.
And the basket by Okogie.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah. You can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Pass to Schofield. Beal from long range. Stephens pulls it in. Stephens got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Okogie. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said, it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you.
He's smart at taking what he sees. When you give Bill this look, he jumps all over.
Brown dishes to Sloan. Stolen by McDaniels. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Here's Okogie. The kick out to Brown. The pass to Stevens. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Okogie. So it's Washington now. 8-point game. From the line. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Wall. That one, no good.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
And so it's Brooklyn in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hey, the rivals game. The rivals.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got McDaniels, Hachimura out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Mo Wagner, and it's Meeks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
He's a top-tier scorer in this game. I mean, Harden only needs a few shots to fall, and then it's like watching a volcano erupt.
Here's Hachimura, and the dunk by Hachimura.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Irving drives in. That one goes. Count it. Irving's got the lead up to 10 now for Brooklyn.
Oh, there's no stopping Irving on the drive. Too quick, too clever for the defense, even when they're right on him.
Here's the floater. And it's sent back by KD.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Oh, and the jam by Durant.
The phenomenal athleticism from Durant. Man, he's just a tenacious dunker who spikes it in.
Washington calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
The Wizards making a switch here. Wall's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Sloan's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
And it's Wall with the ball for the Wizards. They trail by 14. Irving kicks to Sloan. Out to KD from deep three-point range and out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Wizards have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And so Washington again turning it over.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Nets leading by 14. Irving drives in. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Oh, I like when Irving turns on the jet. Amazing quickness on the drive from the speedy guard.
An open look for Wall. They grab their own miss. Here's Hachimura. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
And that one falls for Hachimura.
And what scouts loved about Hachimura, physically, he came in NBA ready.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 6'8", 230, shows excellent strength. Also, being relatively late to the game, he's really never developed any bad habits. That's why he was able to come in and hit the ground running.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Wizards trail by 13. Pass to Meeks for the three. Here's McLeod. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he makes the first. And so he hits both. 1:35 left in the fourth. Pass to Sloan. Here's Stephens. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. For the Wizards, this one's not looking good. To the paint. Stolen by Harden. Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. The shot, no good. Now Washington takes it the other way.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Brooklyn.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight. He needed to play something. You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
The shot's good from Irving.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Beal from long range. A rebound by the Nets. At one point, they led by 16. Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. Outside Irving. It's stolen by Hachimura. So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. Just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
What memes are like in your because I know you're on TikTok, so like listen on your For You page. Like what be on your For You page? No, like what memes are on your For You page? So it's a For You page is just straight you. No, because I see your spam page. Do you watch YouTube Shorts? Yo, All right, bet. We need one of our. We need 80. Right?